Welcome back, everybody. Grab your favorite snack, kick your feet up, and prepare for the most dangerous free activity known to women, looking at shoes. That's right, today we're going window shopping from your couch, where your feet stay comfortable, your wallet feels temporarily safe, and your imagination is about to spend money it doesn't even have. My mission today is to make this video as useful as possible. Think of me as your personal shoe scout. I'll walk the aisles, zoom in on every little detail, show you the prices, and save you the trip until you decide which pair deserves your attention. You get all the fun of shopping without fighting for a parking spot or wondering why the fitting bench is somehow always occupied. People say money can't buy happiness. Those people have clearly never opened a shoebox and caught that first whiff of brand new leather. That's not just a smell, that's optimism with a barcode. There is a universal truth every woman understands. No matter how many pairs of shoes she owns, somehow she still has nothing to wear. It doesn't matter if the closet has 20 pairs, 50 pairs, or enough pairs to qualify as a small museum. The right shoes for today are always the ones that haven't been invented yet. Scientists have discovered thousands of species of plants and animals. They're still trying to figure out how one woman can look at 40 pairs of shoes and sincerely say, "I don't really have anything." Personally, I believe the love of beautiful shoes is written directly into female DNA. Somewhere between the gene that helps us remember birthdays and the one that notices when someone gets a haircut, there's another gene quietly whispering, "Those would look cute." Meanwhile, men have spent centuries asking, how many pairs of shoes does one person actually need? The official answer is more. Always more. This isn't a shopping habit, this is an ancient survival instinct. Pictured thousands of years ago, early humans are standing around deciding who gets to explore the rocky trail, who gets to cross the river, and who gets to run away from a very grumpy mammoth. Somewhere in that crowd, one prehistoric woman probably looked down and thought, "These sandals are absolutely not working with this cave." And honestly, human civilization has been improving footwear ever since. Historians love talking about inventions like the wheel. Very important, of course, but I'm convinced the second wheel was invented because someone needed a better way to transport more shoes. Imagine archaeologists 1,000 years from now opening one of our closets. Based on our findings, this woman appears to have owned running shoes despite no evidence that she ever enjoyed running. Interesting. We also found hiking boots that never met a mountain. And these sparkly heels? Our best theory is confidence. Shoes tell stories before we even take a single step. These sneakers say, "I've got errands." These heels say, "I made plans." These boots say, "I don't know what's happening today, but I'm ready to dramatically walk into it." And fuzzy slippers? Those simply say, "No meetings, no emails, respect my privacy." All right, enough history class. Let's get into today's shoe adventure, because there are a lot of shelves waiting for us, and every single pair is about to audition for a spot in somebody's closet. Right away, we're looking at a section that feels like a shoe talent show. Every pair is sitting there thinking, "Pick me, I can completely change your personality." Some shoes promise comfort, some promise confidence, some promise you'll suddenly become the kind of person who wakes up at 6 a.m. and enjoys jogging by the lake. Those shoes are very optimistic. One thing I absolutely love about shopping like this is that we can actually slow down. No sales pressure, no rushing, no trying to remember what the price was 5 minutes ago. We can really compare styles, notice the details, and decide whether something is genuinely worth it. And let's be honest, we've all had that moment where we bought shoes because they looked incredible in the store, then got home and realized they were designed by someone who had clearly never met an actual human foot. Today's mission is to avoid those surprises. We'll look closely, we'll check the prices, we'll admire the craftsmanship, and together we'll decide which pairs deserve applause and which ones should probably stay on the shelf and continue supporting the display instead of our ankles. So get comfortable because we're just getting started, and I have a feeling there are plenty of shoes in this store that are about to convince us they're absolutely essential, even if our closets politely disagree. You know, history is full of fascinating discoveries. People talk about ancient civilizations, famous battles, and incredible inventions. Me, I want to know who looked at a shoe for the very first time and said, "You know what this needs? Another 3 inches." Fun fact, high heels were actually worn by men hundreds of years ago. Horse riders used them to help keep their feet in the stirrups. And somewhere along the way, women looked at that idea and said, "Thank you, we'll take it from here." Honestly, that might be one of the greatest plot twists in fashion history. Men invented them, women perfected them, and now most men avoid them unless it's Halloween. History can be beautiful. Sometimes people ask why women love shoes so much. I think they're asking the wrong question. The better question is, how could we not? Shoes never care what kind of day you're having. They don't ask awkward questions. They don't judge your life choices. They simply show up, do their job, and occasionally make you feel like you should dramatically walk through automatic doors in slow motion. That's real loyalty. Shoes also have an incredible talent at creating confidence out of absolutely nowhere. Nothing else works quite like that. You can wake up thinking, today is going to be one of those days. Then you put on the right pair of shoes. Suddenly, you're walking through Target like you've been invited to accept an award. It's fascinating. Scientists should really study this. Somewhere there's probably a research paper waiting to happen. The psychological effects of fresh footwear on grocery shopping confidence. I'd read it. Actually, I'd probably watch the documentary too. Now, here's something I've noticed. Every shoe store has that one pair that's impossible to ignore. You weren't planning to look at it. You definitely weren't planning to pick it up. And yet, here you are, holding it, turning it sideways, checking the sole, reading the price, looking at it one more time as if it's about to reveal your future. Shoes are excellent negotiators. They never speak, yet somehow they're constantly making convincing arguments. They'll match everything. They're practical. They're timeless. They're on sale. That last one is especially persuasive. Let's be honest, the words "on sale" have magical powers. You could walk into a store for toothpaste, walk out with sneakers, and somehow convince yourself you actually saved money. That's Olympic-level math. One of my favorite things about videos like this is that we get to enjoy the hunt together. Sometimes we'll discover amazing deals. Sometimes we'll find designs that are absolutely beautiful. And every now and then we'll meet a pair that makes both of us silently think, well, that's certainly a creative direction. Shopping isn't just about buying, it's about discovering, comparing, getting ideas, finding styles you never expected to like, and occasionally laughing because someone somewhere looked at a design sketch and confidently said, "Perfect, ship it." I have to admit, I genuinely enjoy slowing down and looking at all these little details. Sometimes the stitching catches your eye. Sometimes it's the color. Sometimes it's the shape. And sometimes it's simply that feeling when a pair instantly makes you smile for reasons you can't explain. Those are usually the dangerous ones. They don't ask for attention. They quietly earn it. Well, we've covered a lot of ground today without wearing out our feet. That's my favorite kind of shopping. Thank you for coming window shopping with me from the comfort of your couch. I hope this helped you compare styles, check out the prices, discover a few favorites, and maybe even find some inspiration for your next shopping trip. And if we also shared a few laughs along the way, I'd call that a perfect day in the shoe department. Until next time, take care of your feet. After all, they've been carrying you through life this whole time. The least we can do is occasionally reward them with something beautiful. See you in the next shopping adventure.